instead of taking a bow, I put my buttocks to you. I'm sorry. It'll be a challenge for us tonight, but a blessing for you. The breeze, doesn't it feel wonderful? Oh my gosh. It's the problem is that blows our music all over the dang place, but it's kind of entertaining for you as well, as we chase music all over the place. And we've got a birthday, a 7th birthday for Clara. Will you please help us wish her a happy birthday? Clara, where are you, kid? Happy birthday. There you go, man. Concert will be a recreation of our first concert with the Bitterroot Community Band. We got a bunch of Bitterroot Community Band people here. Raise your hand, Bitterrooters. They come up from the Bitterroot. We're going to go down there tomorrow night to the Daily Mansion in Hamilton and recreate the program that the Bitterroot Band did 40 years ago. It's 40 years old, and I wish I could blame somebody else for the crappy programming, but it was me 40 years ago. It's great programming, as a matter of fact. First off, though, we'd like to dedicate tonight's concert to our good friend. He hadn't been feeling well, but he's here tonight, and we just love him. From our tuba section, Glenn Johnshoy. Glad you got the energy to come up and hear some good music tonight, buddy. Hey, we're going to start off with some classy music. Jacques Offenbach was a contemporary of Sousa, except he was a string guy. So he didn't have as many gigs as Sousa did, right? He tended to play inside more just because of the instrument's gentle quality. Great musician, you'll love it. Save your energy for all, we're going to do 4 or 5 movements, and you'll know when we're done because it's a can. Hey, how's that ice cream? Looks pretty good. Good, you enjoy that ice cream, okay? You know, you should never bring it unless you got enough for everybody. Huh? I always apologize to the band for saying something that'll embarrass them. And Kathy said, well, you will. We'll do 4 movements. The last one is the can. So if you feel like dancing, have at it. buddy from Edwards Jones is over here giving away free water. Right there, yeah, baby. So go get yourself hydrated and limp over there and get yourself a bottle of water. Thank God to Edwards Jones and Company. By this time next year, we'll have a handicap access to our band shell. Yeah, about time. Coming from the handicap parking spot right out there at an elevated sidewalk that meets OSHA standards right up to the band shell. Long time in coming. Yes, thank you to Edward Jones and Company for putting the bill on that. Oh, hey, watch out, there's girls out there going to pick your pocket. I've been reading those things about if you go to Europe, but we've got our own right here, Janelle and Cory. So watch out, open up your wallet. And folks, I can't believe your giving is more than doubled since before the COVID. So you must understand the economics going on. God bless you. We're pulling $1,000 a night. God bless you. So dig hard and dig deep. And besides that, look at them damn slacks she's wearing. If I had $1,000, I'd give it to her. Yeah. Here's a Fillmore March that we played 40 years ago at our first concert. We were part of Stevensville Public Schools Adult Ed. And it came after Victor's Centennial when a couple of us were involved in that celebration. We had a band, and it was like, this is too much fun. We ought to continue to do this. And the Bitterroot band was born in the band room of the now blown up junior high school there at Stevensville. Here's Henry Fillmore, who wanted to play trombone so bad that he hid in a closet in the house to practice. And at age 16, he left the house and joined the circus band. Here's his honor. there's still a few of us from that beginning of the Bitterroot band still alive. And there's 3 of us here tonight. So watch, maybe 4. Is Brooke in the house? She hadn't been feeling well either. She was going to try to make it. My former student, she's married to Chuck Florence, who was here a couple weeks ago. Or was it just last week? It was just last week. His wife was a student of mine 100 years ago, and she was in our first band. And also, 2 trumpet players come up from the root. Will you please give it together for Tommy Doverstein and Brett Tate? 40 years and we're still on speaking terms. Here's a Scott Joplin piece. We're going to play it so fast you don't realize it's a junior high school band arrangement. All right? We started out small, and we were pretty small for years and years. But we played up and down the valley. Before there was a band shell down in Hamilton, we played at everyone's doodah days. Creamery Picnic in Stevensville, the Darberry and Strawberry Festival, the Ice Cream Social in Victor, Daily Days down in Hamilton. If there was a doodah days, we were there. And it was a lot of fun. The Valley County Fair was the highlight of the year. Here's a wonderful musical that is a great arrangement, and you'll love it. This is selections from The King and I. Our first gig was at a concert of our Stevensville High School band, getting ready for district festival. So, and we didn't have enough music to play a stand-up concert. So this next tune's the last tune from the Bitterroot days. We've got more to come, so hold on. Don't be leaving yet, okay? You haven't even got your water yet. Here's a blues tune. It's so much fun. There'll be a couple of cats that have some solos. It's called rock and roll, but it's like Elvis rock and roll. It's when rock and roll was trying to figure out what it was, okay? It's called Riffin' the Blues. Back on solos. Nice going, kid. Ross really wanted to do well on that one because the family's over here and he wanted to be they're so proud of you, Ross. Make you stand up. No. They're saying no to you, Ross, not to me. Okay. Enough of that historical stuff. Cory McAtee is a longtime member of the city band. And she teaches music out at Bonner. She's a Hellgate student and a U of M music grad. And she and her hubby, Nick, have got 2 kids. You see them often. Well, Cory's also a songwriter. And then Randy Schechter was nice enough. Randy, are you here tonight? Did the arrangement. You see somebody waving their hand around? There he is. Hello, Randy. How you doing, buddy? Randy has been teaching 5th grade band. I think he's back to Meadow Hill again, teaching band. He and, I bet there's Kristen out there, but I haven't got my long distance glasses. A couple local music teachers. Randy did the arrangement. Cory's going to sing it, and I'll screw up the title, so I'll let her tell you what it is. Cory McAtee!
It's called I Want to Go Outside and Play, Stepping Into the Outside.
Stepping into the outside.
Watch the birds fly, hold on to a kite, hide and seek in the hanging laundry. Blow the dandelion seeds, watch the fuzzy bumblebees. Plants are swaying in the breeze, it's happening outside. I want to go outside and play. I want to go outside and play. Stepping into the outside. Pitter patter, I hear a shower. Go out and dance in the rain. Jump the puddles, pop the bubbles. Sing a song and entertain. I'm on a mission, expedition, searching for the rainbow's end. Drops of water, sparkles, sun-kissed, falling around while I play pretend. Blow the dandelion seeds, watch the fuzzy bumblebees. Plants are swaying in the breeze, it's happening outside. I want to go outside and play. I want to go outside and play. Stepping into the outside, cool and crisp, warm and bright. Through the day into the night, I can't wait, I'm so excited. Come on, let's go. I want to go outside and play. I want to go outside and play. Stepping into the outside. I want to go outside and play. I want to go outside and play. Stepping into the outside. Skipping into the outside. Flying into the outside.
And those slacks. Trumpet, come on down. Well, it's a special treat for you. We've got a trumpet quintet that formed last year. We had a debut recital at the Missoula Public Library, and then they were the first guests on my nationally syndicated MCAT show. Speaking of MCAT, Ron, are you here? Are you here, buddy? Yeah, baby. Thanks for Missoula Community Access TV for always being here. Bless you, Cat. And I'm glad someone's paying your bill. For all you folks out there that get cable, a little bit of money comes off your cable bill and supports local community access TV. I don't make enough money to have cable, so I still have an antenna. But I'd like to thank all you rich people. So they had so much fun with this quartet, and Rob is a snowbird, so he goes down to Austin for the winter, and they wanted to continue to play, and they found some poor sucker in Tracy Hardy, and I thought for sure that there'd be fighting going on. Well, they all get along so dang well when Rob came back that they made a quintet out of their quartet. And they get together, and they say they practice, but I think they drink beer too. That's what I hear. And they have so much fun making music. It's like a side hustle to the city band. And we're so lucky to feature them. We've got 2 numbers for them tonight. One legit, a real number written for trumpet ensemble and band, though we don't have to do very much. And the second number will be an encore with just a little bit of band and lovely trumpets. Another Don Yaramillo arrangement. My buddy Don here, who is setting Missoula on fire with his arrangements. We did 4 of them last week. Yeah, man. Don Yaramillo. I've been practicing my Spanish. And he just knows how to write, and then how to write for strengths and how to hide weaknesses, and it works out wonderfully. Jay's got a magical, omnidirectional microphone, and then he'll turn the microphones off on us band, which then will let you hear the trumpet ensemble out front and us just behind, just for the fun of it. And we're going to wait a number of bars before we even come in. I'm thinking about going out for a Big Dipper's around the corner, maybe water. These guys are all smiling. I think we're about, you need me to talk more? The folks are going to sleep. Hey, we'll be here next week again with the Sweet Adeline's Choir. And Dr. Allie Beatty Powell. Ross Beatty is here in our horn section. His daughter was a student of mine 100 years ago and went on and got her doctorate degree in clarinet performance. She's now teaching in some school in Minnesota or Wisconsin? Wisconsin, famous for she's now a college professor, and she's coming home to visit us. Well, maybe your parents, and they have a grandchild now, so we'll let the family thing go on as well. Allie's going to come and play a couple numbers with us next week, and she was a fantastic player in school. You won't believe your freaking ears next week. Oh. Can you believe your ears now? All right. We're about to perform for you without a squeal. With a tune aptly titled. No, it's not entitled Squeak. No, I got The Trumpeters. tunes, Danny boy. Hey, we've got a couple more tunes for you while we get the trumpet players the heck out of here. Move along now. Don't know how we started chatting about it, but Brad Ellison showed up back here in town a couple years ago after being a Hellgate grad, going off on a professorship and then retiring back here in Missoula. And we got talking one time, and it came up that his father-in-law was a famous band composer. And he said his name, and I about dropped myself. Are you kidding me? That's your father-in-law who's now gone. He was so famous in the band world when I was growing up. He wrote the band method that I used. Now, I was taught in the 5th grade the first division band method. He's kind of like Fillmore, 50 years later. Fillmore would have pseudonyms because band programs, when they wrote them out, 2/3 of the names attributed to the compositions were Henry Fillmore. So he just made up names. So it would look like the band directors were picking more far-fled compositions. This fella used Cora Gable, Leroy Jackson, Dale Lauder, James McBeth, Jay Mentz, Robert Powers, Peter Reynolds, M.M. Smith, V. Stanton, Clark Tyler, and B.A. Waltzer. His real name was John Kenyon, and one of his daughters is married to our trombone player, Jen Kenyon. Are you here? Would you like to be recognized, Jen, for your famous father? There she is, over here hiding in the trees. She is related to one of the finest band writers we've ever had, and he specialized in junior high music, in educational music, and it's musical, and it's lovely, it's very accessible, you'll love it. Here is chanson, which makes me feel very continental. It just means song in French. really simple parts. It's really hard. And John Kenyon knew how to do it. How to have kids be able to have a chance to make music instead of just whack away at notes, you know. Hey, we got one more number in the program. And I'm getting mighty tired. You know, messing with the kids and all. Well, this is our annual guest director. And Nick and Cory, it's the McAtee show tonight. They swear they didn't name their child for my predecessor, though I don't believe it. I think they named him for old Alex McAtee, the guy who was here 500 years before me. And you know him and you love him. And now coming up to direct our finale number, will you please welcome to the bandstand, Alex McAtee. Ah, buddy. Thank you so much, and for our concert dedicated to our buddy, Glenn John Short. See you next week.